Good evening, I'm Jill Valley.
And I'm Dennis Bragg. Two people accused of a gruesome double murder 2 years ago are sentenced to life in prison for the crime.
Tiffany Pierce and Augustus Standing Rock both pled guilty earlier to multiple violent felony charges stemming from these cases that happened in 2017. Today they faced sentencing from the judge in front of a packed courtroom. Connor McCauley takes us there.
I would like to offer my deepest and most sincere apologies and condolences. I would also like to apologize to my family and friends, not only for the shame and embarrassment and shock I've caused, but also for the burden that I've become.
I apologize. There's nothing I can say or do. I'll take anything back.
In 2017, Augustus Standing Rock and Tiffany Pierce stabbed and killed Jackson Wiles and Marilyn Pickett in the basement of their Strand Avenue home. That same year, Tiffany Pierce stabbed Rachel Ross in an attempt to rob a home Ross was house sitting for. This year, Pierce and Standing Rock both changed their pleas to guilty, and Friday they faced sentencing in front of an emotional courtroom filled with victim impact statements from friends and family.
One by one, family members of the victim gave tearful testimony about how these murders have impacted their lives. Marilyn Pickett's sister addressed the court.
My father don't have his last daughter. I don't have the last sister that I will ever have in my life, and she was 15, a child. I see you crying, but I think those tears are for yourself.
Jackson Wiles' sister, testifying by telephone, held nothing back.
Augustus, I am laughing at you. I am laughing at you. You are a jealous coward. You killed my brother out of jealousy, and that is nothing else, and you know that. It was an absolute senseless killing, and I am laughing at you because you're jealous, Augustus.
Standing Rock's defense didn't call anyone to testify on his behalf before he was sentenced to 2 counts of life in prison by Judge James Wheelis.
In each case, I sentence you to life imprisonment in Montana State Prison. They'll run concurrently. There will be no restrictions on parole eligibility.
Pierce's defense team, however, did call on witnesses to testify about Pierce's difficult upbringing and how she is a good person who made multiple mistakes. The judge also sentenced her to 2 life sentences behind bars, saying he wants to protect the public. In Missoula, Connor McCauley, MTN News.
And as you heard, the judge gave no restrictions to parole eligibility, meaning that both Standing Rock and Pierce could be up for parole at some point in their lives.